When we come back, though, on Indy Style, we're in the kitchen, but we're not cooking.
No, that's right.
Whipping up a twisted wick.
There is style all around you. There's always something fresh, living life in this style.
If I didn't know better, I would say we are cooking something in the kitchen because it smells so good.
The smell-o-vision is really a technology that needs to be advanced in time for today's show because we just came in from the Big Green Egg. Things are cooking. This, though, is going to need to be explained. Rich Cheevy's here from Twisted Wick. What do we have walking
A hint
in
of
here?
blueberries is what I smell.
Yes, that's our blueberry muffin. So this is candle, pre-candle. So it's our soy wax and our fragrances and then our coloring as well.
Nice.
No kidding. This is what turns into a candle.
Exactly. Yeah. Eventually that will become this.
Okay, sweet.
All right. Well, walk us through the steps here.
Okay. Basically, we just start with the empty glass right here. If you have a soy candle does have to go into a jar. If you're making a paraffin candle, it doesn't necessarily have to go into a jar.
It'll hold it. A paraffin will hold its shape?
Exactly.
Okay.
Paraffin, you can do a taper or a pillar candle, but you can't with a soy candle just because it melts too cool.
Okay.
So the issue is that it would just basically melt over the side. So then you just apply your wick, and you see ours are a little bit different. We actually twist the wicks all the way through the candle.
It's not just the name of the company.
Exactly. We try to keep it as functional as possible. So as the candle burns down, it burns perfectly level. It kind of swoops around and grabs all the wax.
Okay.
So that's kind of the
You'll
basis.
get that deep hole where you have a lot of candle left and no wick.
Because what happens is then you have to turn it upside down. Then I end up burning myself. So it's not pretty. So
and I've been accused of being all candle and no wick. So I think this is this something you? How did you stumble across this? I'm assuming you stumbled. That was a terrible thing. How did you?
No, I was trying to figure out all the challenges that you come to when you have candles, and one of them is definitely that it tends to just burn right down the center and leave you with all that wasted wax around the outside. So one of the other things was our glasses. Our glasses are functional as well. Once the candle burns all the way down, soy wax rinses out extremely easily. So any residue that's left in the candle at all, which is going to be very little, can just be rinsed out with hot water and a little bit of soap. And
perhaps have something on the rocks.
Exactly.
Oh, no kidding. Then you can just use this like a regular, I don't know.
Regular drinking glass. They're actually dishwasher safe too.
Oh, that's awesome.
So once you have your wick in, and when you put the wick in, you do want to make sure that you apply it with some sort of adhesive that's not going to come up once you pour the hot wax in. Something, we use hot glue, just a little dab of hot glue on the bottom of the wick. So then all you actually do is just
How much working time do you have with that once you've gotten it?
You got about 4 to 5 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, geez. All right. So it takes a while to set up.
Yeah. So do we have time to wait for this one to harden?
Sure.
Yeah, we can check back tomorrow and see how it goes.
So, and one thing you've got to constantly do is make sure that your wick stays straight because it wants to constantly fall. So most companies, you'll have some sort of setup to keep the wick in the center.
Okay.
And then after your 4 to 5 hours, you have this.
Yep.
So what happens to it is the soy wax shrinks just a little bit. And while it is solidifying, you don't want to speed up the process because if you get your glass too cold, the wax around the outside will harden quicker than the inside and it will actually pull away from the candle. So you could flip it upside down and the candle would fall out.
Right out. Okay.
Oh,
so you don't want to be too much of a hurry.
To this
way more than
I thought it was just kind of like a craft.
But you can see the top here isn't quite perfect. So what you have to do is you actually heat the top. So it looks like this. You heat the top and trim the wick, so it looks like that.
Okay.
So it's a lot
bit of a remelt there.
Exactly.
It's really nice and neat then.
Exactly.
Now, what do you have over there? It looks like a bunch of like soap chips or something.
Yeah, that's the wax that we use in the candles. So this is actually all the raw materials that we use in the candles. We have the fragrance oils and our wax as well. So, and this is the coloring too.
And this does no scent at this point?
No,
it's
no. And when you actually have a large batch of it, it does have almost a vanilla hue to it. It almost smells like donuts, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's not so bad either.
What do you have up here? They look like, at first I thought, oh, Easter. But,
Yeah, those are our bath bombs, and with all of our spa products, we make every single thing that we sell. My wife and I do, and with those, you drop them in the tub, and they kind of fizz and pop and moisturize your skin. So
it's like a pop rock for your bathtub.
Exactly, like a giant Alka-Seltzer tablet.
There you go. All right.
Drop in.
Oh, either one of them sounds good.
Well, how different is the process making a candle versus a spa product?
It's very similar. That's why you'll see a lot of them kind of bunched together. So with this, you're not really heating all that much, except with the soaps, and it's just more of a blending of different ingredients. So.
And you were talking earlier about the soaps. The herbs and things that you use are, you guys grow most
As many of them we can, yeah, as many as we can, right?
Wow.
Which you try to grow all of our own herbs. So,
You are a self-contained little company.
Yeah, you guys
here.
do something, and the stuff smells really good. Oh, okay.
so yeah.
You okay?
Well, you know, there's like, I don't splurge on a lot of items, but when it comes to like soaps, like handmade soaps,
Well, when
I
there's
really
an
like
when there's
those.
an immediate impact with your nose and things like
Yeah.
that, you're all over the place though, as far as where your products are. Where can people start figuring out where they can? get
Well, we do have.
Straighten that wick.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, I'm on it. I got
And
it.
you gotta twist it a little bit. Like
Oh, you do?
that. Yeah, just a little bit, just like that. And that will, well, it'll. There you go.
There you go.
So we have
Watch that for the next 4 or 5 hours.
Right, exactly. We have a home store down in Brown County in Nashville, and that has all of our products that we carry. We also have a website, it's just twistedwick.com. And then a few of our wholesalers, we have a Massage Envy on the north side in Hamilton Town Center, Salem Art Gallery in Zionsville, and then Arts of Poppin' on Mass Ave. So, and then
good.
if you're ever in Disney World, we do have them down there actually at the spot Saratoga Springs as well. We do custom labeled candles for quite a few companies also.
No kidding. Wow.
Man. You scored the Disney account. I'm not even sure what that means, but that's pretty
Sounds
good
good.
stuff. That's awesome. Thanks for bringing the smells.
Oh, sure. Thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate
Sounds
it.
good. And we're going to put all this on indystyle.tv and a link to
Really smells like
twistedwick.com.
wick. Yeah.